Mm, see, what shall we do this weekend? I don't know. The forecast says it will be bright and dry on Saturday, but it may rain on Sunday. We could go for a picnic to the lake, and if the weather gets worse, we might go back to the town and spending the evening at home watching TV. Going to the lake sounds great, but I'm not sure about watch TV at Sunday evening because I'd rather go shopping or watch film in the cinema. Sounds good to me. How about inviting Suchi and Yuni? They could join us. Yes, let's do that.
Well, my dear students, on this occasion, I would like to tell you about suggestion and offer. By the way, do you know what does suggestion and offer means? Okay, so now please check this out. What is suggestion? Suggestion is about say or write our ideas about what people should do. It introduces or proposes an idea or a plan for consideration. It can be accepted or refused. What is offer? Offer is an expression of the desire by people in front of the other people to do something or not to do something. Offer means to propose a help. It can be accepted or refused. Making suggestion. When making suggestion, the following phrases can be used. You can use some formulas. The first one is let's plus infinitive. Infinitive means verb 1. And the second one is how or what about plus gerund or noun phrase. Gerund means verb plus ing. The third one is why don't we plus infinitive, and the last one is shall we plus infinitive. We can see the example here. The first is when we use infinitive, we can say that it is raining, let's take an umbrella. And the second one, when we want to use how or what about plus gerund and noun phrase, it stopped raining. How about going to see a film? And the third one, when we want to use why don't we plus infinitive, we can say that it stopped raining. Why don't we go to see a film? And the last one, we can say shall we plus infinitive. Okay, and the example is first, shall we go to your house? Or shall we help your friend? Or shall I help you? So you can find another example by use the four formulas. Don't forget that modal shall can be followed by subject we and I, not the other subject. Okay, so now let's practice. Mary, I am very tired. Tony, take a rest. Okay, now we can make some expression of suggestion by using the four formulas. There are four possible answers that Tony can reply. The first one is what or how about taking a rest? The second one is let's take a rest. The third one is shall we take a rest? And the last one is why don't we take a rest? The four response has the same meaning with different formulas. Practice 2. Amy, what's wrong with our car? Paul, the car is broken. And the verb are call and garage. You can see here there are 4 possible answers. The car is broken. You can respond by let's call the garage. Why don't we call the garage? How or what about calling the garage? And the last one, shall we call the garage? You can choose which one do you like most. And now the last practice. John, the plan's delayed. Bill, yes. Go for a drink. There are 4 possible answers based on 4 different formulas. The first one is, shall we go for a drink then? The second one, let's go for a drink then. The third one, how or what about going for a drink? And the last one is, why don't we go for a drink? Okay, I think that's all for today. I hope you can practice by yourself. You can use the formulas to make your own sentences. Next week, I will explain you about how to make an over. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next week.